Hello everyone. Today, we are going to learn the fundamentals of putting on short-sleeve blues and the service dress for the Junior Air Force. We are going to put on the uniform according to the Cadet Handbook in your resources folder in the JROTC group page. So I hope you enjoy it.
Hello everyone, my name is Madison Marniso. I am a first-year flight commander, and today we're going to be learning how to wear the AFJROTC uniform. First up, we have the girls' uniform, and today I have Madison McCormick to help me model. Okay, first up we have the pants. And as you can see, she is now wearing the ROTC pants. Next, we have the short-sleeve blue/SS blues. Okay, and next, as you see, we have our short-sleeve blues. So you want it all to be tucked in like this side. So she's going to demonstrate how to tuck it all in properly. Make sure nothing's sticking out, everything's in there, and you can see the waistband of your blue pants. As well, make sure to check the back. Nothing's left out. All good. Next, we want to talk about the gig line. Gig line is the line connecting from your shirts all the way down to your pants. You need to make sure that it is one straight line. And it will also match up with your belt, which we're going to be doing next. Alright, so here is the belt buckle, all the pieces. So after you've already put it in, this is for the girls, this should be where you're at. So, put it in through here. Make sure it lines up to the line. And then you just press this button, move it back so it's tightened and it won't move. And make sure everything's covered. Then take the back and you put it through this part. So what you do is you put it through here and then you tighten it to your body's width and then you press close. And then you have a perfect belt buckle. Okay, so now we will demonstrate how to put on the belts. So as you can see, the metal part is going in through the right side for girls because girls are always right. Make sure not to miss any of the belt buckles because there is a lot. We will put on the belt buckle. Alright, just in the video, just like in the video. Okay, as you see, it's all metal right there. And she's tightening it. Okay, and another important part of the uniform is matching the belt up with the gig line. So, it should be all up here to the metal tip of the belt and then through the seam of the pants. That is your gig line. That's good. And these are your black socks. These are extra long. You're going to need solid black socks, not navy blue, not brown. Black socks that go up to at least your calves because they do roll down through the days. So, we climb. Next, and finally, we have our black socks. As you can see, they go up very far. And then lastly, we have our drill shoes. And they do need to be shined every week. They need to be glossy and you should be able to see your reflection in your shoes. Okay, so this is the official short sleeve blues uniform. Of course, you will have a name tag, ribbons, and rings, but that will be in another video. So as you see, shoes, socks, pants, belt, a buckle, and gig line. There is one other piece, which is our lightweight jackets, and it is permitted only when wearing your short sleeve blues, and this is especially for like when you're cold and outside. So, okay, and this is the uniform with the light blues jackets. You will need rings when you get those, and remember not to zip it all the way up. It should be stopped for the second button to the top. And so this is how you correctly wear the ROTC short sleeve uniform, and hit it with a little one roller too. Next uniform is our service dress with this. So first you will need the ladies' tie tap, and it goes around your neck. So make sure all your buttons are buttoned up, and it goes around your collar. So you'll need to pop your collar, and then Velcro it in the back. So whatever your neck size is. Okay, once done, you fold it back over so only the part seam is here. Then you adjust it so the blue flaps are right along the medieval times. And that is the first part. Second part is wearing the service dress. And so now you see we have our service dress. We have our tie tab, which is in the center, and we have our service dress buttoned down, and we still have our gig line right here. So that's important to keep. And this is the women's uniform. Alright, first we will show you how to put on a name tag on the short sleeve blues. So what you take is a ruler. It should be between the first and second and third buttons. What you can do is line this up in the middle of this. From the bottom of the second button, it should be in the center. Take these off. And there you go. You have your name tag on, which is centered and parallel between this line. Alright, next we are going to do our ribbons. What you're going to do is you're going to line it up from the bottom of your name tag across. So take a ruler from the bottom of your name tag and you will have a straight line over here. And you can just put it on like that, and it is straight to your name tag. And then you will take all of your little froggies and you will put them on under. Alright, next we're going to be doing our Kitty Hawk Air Society badge. It is going to be 1 inch from the bottom of your name tag. So take your ruler, match it up from the bottom, and it's going to be centered across the line on the shirt. So it's going to be right here. Okay, and so that is the placement for the Kitty Hawk Air Society. You can also just use one finger as your inch mark, and so there is 1 inch. And okay, so now we will be putting on the model rocketry badge on the girls' short sleeve blues uniform. For this one, it is going to be centered over the ribbon rack, and it's going to be centered on the shirt line, and it's going to be 1/2 inch above the ribbon rack. But you can also like use your pinky if you don't have a ruler. That should be about 1/2 inch right there, and then you just press it in. Press it in. Alright, and that is how you put on the model rocketry badge. Alright, so now we'll be showing you how to put on the ranks on the short sleeve blues. So this is an Airman First Class, and to put this on, it needs to be centered from the tip of the collar to the actual crease of the collar. So centered there. So that's about centered. And centered from this little point right here to the edge of that. So you need to center that. And then finally, to make sure it's centered, make sure the torch is pointing down towards the tip of the collar. And since it is, you are all good. And that is how you put on the ranks. Now we are going to show you how to place your stuff on the service code. Starting with the name tag. You want it parallel and centered across from the pockets. And this is a different name tag. This is our silver one that goes only on the service codes. So make sure it's centered. And then put your dog in. Okay. Next, we're going to do the ribbons. ribbons are centered over the pockets on the right side. So as you can see, it is now parallel on top of the pockets, and it is okay if the flap of the jacket covers it. Next, we're moving on to putting on the rings onto the jacket's collar.
Alright, go. Okay, so here we're going to be showing you how to put the rings on a female and male service coat. So you take the ring, you put it halfway up the seam, so this seam right here, you find it halfway, so it would be like right here. You're going to get this point, you're going to have the ring resting on the seam but not on it. So get this ring pretty close to this point when it's right on it. So you're going to get it pretty close. And make sure this point is always pointing parallel to the ground, always. So fix it around to see if everything's straight. And it should look just like that, matching the other one. Hello everyone, I am Lucy and I'm the other first year commander, and I'm going to be showing you how to wear the male part of the uniform. This is my volunteer, Logan. And right now we're going to do pants. Okay, so this is the male's pants, and next we're going to show you how to put the short sleeve blues on. Okay, so this is the short sleeve blues for males, and he's going to show you how to properly tuck it in. So when you tuck it in, make sure you line it up just like the girls. The guys also have a gig line. All lined up, and it also lines up to their tie, so he's gonna put on his tie. Because there's ties. Okay, now you see we have the lightweight on, and just like the girls, keep it below the third button. It's just like a normal lightweight. Okay, now we're going to be teaching you how to put the male service coat on. As you can see, he buttoned all his shirt up, and he's now putting tie. It is very important for the males to learn how to tie a tie. It is very picky. Sergeant's very picky with it. So if you ever need help or you don't know how to tie, an upperclassman like him can also help you. He'll be more than happy to help you. So now he's going to be showing you how to put it on. See, now his tie is, make sure always your tie looks straight. It is very not lumpy or anything, and it'll go under your shirt, and you can also pull it down. And make sure always your gig line is always straight. You can lift up, and it's always straight. Your gig line, you always, if you have to, always, you can always go to the bathroom, fix it, and make sure your tie also lines up with your gig line. And next, we're going to be showing you how to put ribbons, rings, and everything else on your short sleeve blues. Okay, now I'm going to be showing you how to put a name tag on a male's short sleeve blue. It's really easy because males have a pocket, so it's basically you just line it right on top, and not right on the line, but a little above than the pocket seam. And there you go. And then you just put your frogs in. Now we're going to be doing the ribbons on a male uniform. Just like the name tag, it's going to be really easy. You just put it above of the pocket, and make sure you can line it up with this and use it as your middle line. You poke it right through. Be careful with this because everyone does get poked. And you put your frogs in, and just like that.
Alright, and now we will show you how to put on the model rocketry badge on the boys short sleeve blues. So for this one, it is going to be centered on the pocket, and it's going to be 3 inches down, so you can do 1, 2, 3, or you can measure with a ruler. We already measured it out, so it's going to be centered there on the pockets. Just pop it in, and ooh, you're all good. It's a little crooked, but you're all good.
that I'm